everybody, welcome back to part 2. My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, where I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements from wreaths, swags, home decor, funeral tributes, things for the garden and much more. So welcome back everybody, and thank you for joining me again on part 2. So right, now we've done part 1 where we're preparing everybody. Oh, and Molly says hello too. So we're now going to get straight in to preparing our 14-inch polystyrene wreath. I've put it on my turntable or Lazy Susan so I can just go around like that. So let's get cracking, guys. So first of all, I want to be placing in the odd bits of foliage, and on this occasion we are not going to do just foliage and then work with our floral. We are going to do bits of different things maybe at each particular time. So we're going to just stick things in. It's very hard, the polystyrene. I've had it before again, because if I should have really taken all the elastic bands off all the flowers, but I've forgotten. If I want a rose here, then it's only going to come out so far. So that is why we are doing it quite compact today. So let's just get these rubber bands off and get things pre-organised. It's just that the cat as well on the last video was crying. I've had a delivery, so unfortunately guys I won't be doing a video tomorrow because I've got a lot of work to do. I have got the wedding flowers that I need to get done, so there won't be a video tomorrow. If I've got time, I may do a small video where I will just show you how to do a bow or something like that. I was also considering showing you, because I know some people, you know, the wired ribbon is a luxury ribbon, and I know that some people cannot afford the luxury ribbons and they've only got the poly ribbon. So I will also maybe be doing a video to show you how to make a poly ribbon as well. What you would get if you went to a florist who sells real flowers and they put on those waterproof poly ribbons as well. So I will show you how to do those also. So I'm going to be using my hole puncher because this is very tough. So just to give things a helping hand, to stick them in, because it is quite hard. Again, oh, I didn't take bands off of these either. Oh, I'm telling you, naughty girl. So I hope you can see. Let's take these out ready as well. So again, I'm going to be doing bits of floral and then bits of foliage in different times. I'm not just sticking to one, like the foliage first and then the other. So I decided to do it like this today, just to do it a different way, because some people don't want to really see the bows being done. Some people just want to see the arrangement. So I thought I'd split it, so we've got a bit of both. So all I'm doing is just placing them in just like that. So you've got nice little bits of each thing in. Let's get a purple. So then I will place a purple. And I'm just working around the area, and then I am, oh thank you. Oh, my son's bought me a cup of coffee. Isn't he good? So we're just going like that, and then I'm going to be using, again, different bits at a time. And this will make a beautiful Mother's Day gift. I'm going to place a white one up here. Again, I'm cutting this really short. So as you can see, doesn't that look lovely? And there's no technique about this. It's just, the only technique you need to know is just make sure that you place them in, and I don't want to now place another rose next to that. I'm trying to use different flowers at different times. So I've got the white there, so, and a white there, so I want to break it up with a pink. And it's not necessarily the same pink as that one, the same rose as that one, it's the different one. And that's only the thing you need to remember. So I'll just place an awl in there. And again, you can manipulate them. Let's have a bit of the white here. I may need to cut some of these down, because they may be slightly too long. Let's get a bit of greenery up here. Just keep an eye out for any spaces or gaps, and try and keep it compact. And I'm going to bring one of these up here as well. I don't mind a few little bits that look slightly higher, that adds to the actual contrast of different texture and movement. So that's slightly higher than the rose, but I don't mind that. Again, it's just adding a little bit too. So I'll get one of my seed heads. Just untangle it. I'll place that there. So I'm just using little bits of each. To make a beautiful arrangement. And don't forget to go around there as well, on the underside. And we can use some bigger foliage if we need to fill in under there. not, I haven't placed it in. I do find the polystyrene is really quite hard to use, but it's nice to use something different. They are cheaper. Let's place one of these under here. Let's get another one of our bay leaves. See if I can get that one in here. So that's what we've got at the moment. Where's that white? Oh, I can't get that in, so that's going to need a helping hand. I could, if I wish, added a few white baby carnations or small daisies, but I want to try and just stick with what I've got. Let's place a white one at the bottom. So as you can see, once the candle is in the centre, it will look pretty. And I do want to be going in the centre here as well to bring things in here as well. Let me just grab my cup, guys. Place it on my cup warmer. Keep it warm. So what I've cut off from my seeds, where there's no seeds on it, the stem, I will use this as a bit of filler foliage. I don't like wasting. So we'll place that there. Just like that. So I'm going to bring the odd bit in the centre as well. Okay, so just working around it all. Get a bit of this. Some foliage in the centre and the ring as well. So you've got it like that as well coming in. So what I'm doing is I'm working from outside and then coming in. And then I'll move along here, work from the outside and then come in as well. Make it look really pretty. Just bring those down here also. So we've got some floral on the inside as well. I think the polystyrene ones are tougher than what the straw ones are. It does really come in handy. If you've not got anything sharp, anything like this, you know, use a stem and just make a sharp cut on the end, or a wire or anything like that. That's also, you know, very helpful. So we've got that on the inside. So as you can see, we'll just move that glue string. It's like that, so we're filling up on the inside. The more it'll get full on the inside, then the flowers will just sit snugly around the vase. So we'll carry on going this side. I'm sorry you can't see. I just need to see where holes are, where I can place something. Let's see. I don't want a white. Got pink. Let's have a bit of gypsophilia. So as you can see, that I'm not going, I'm doing one flower first and then going back to the other, another one. I'm doing bits of different ones at a time. I've used that. Choose some of this. Look, place one of these in here. And I think I may place, yeah, there's a white there. Yeah, I'll place a big white rose around the outer side. So I'm going to place that under here on the bottom. So you've got that like that. Doesn't that look wonderful? So pretty. I'm going to place some of these antique roses next to it. Again, I'm just piercing a hole just to help myself place them in, because they can be a bit stubborn or hard, should I say. Just bend that inwards a little bit, that's it. So it's a bit more compact. Then I might put a little bit of this white in. Again, just for a little bit of movement. It's hard to get, it's hard to get it out, guys. A little bit of movement on it. And let's get a seed down there. I've got some more of these if I need more. Let's take that one off as well. Hello.
Oh.
I've just had one, got one from George. Yeah. So I'm just placing that one in. Got 2 copies now, guys. My husband's just brought me one in. Right, let's get a single white one up here, sitting just like that. Oops, I've dropped a flower. So I want that around here. So I'm just going to pierce the hole up. I'm moving it around so it gives me a bit of room instead of making me struggle with it as I place it in. Like that. Let me just hit. Oh, I've dropped it. Oh my giddy Ann! I'm dropping everything. So I want, now I've dropped that, I'll place that in there. So let's just mark where it's going. So I'll drink my husband's drink first because it's not on the cup warmer stand. Doesn't that look nice? Place another one of these down here. Again, I'm making sure I go along the bottom, trying to cover all areas. Place that there. Some tiny vintage ones at the bottom as well. And you'll see quite quickly how it builds up and it starts to look really pretty. Right, let's get some foliage in. So it's a mixture of floral, foliage, things like that. Just manipulate that one. So I think I could do with, let's get this here. And at the end you can always go around and just add in little bits of filler foliage. I mean, I've got some asparagus fern, I could add that in as well. again to add a bit different texture and to soften it up. Add that there. Or if you've got any oddments, you know, any bits left from a project you've done, any foliage, stick that in. That'll help and make it look pretty. As you can see, it's looking full on the inside and it's looking nice and full on the outer side too. Let's get some foliage in here because it's needed. Most of my chair's swivelling around. Get a bit of bay leaf up here as well. Going to place, let me just get a little flower in there first, and then I'll place the big white one. Rose. So I'll place a bit gypsophilia in there where there's a little gap. Just like that. Doesn't that look pretty? Let's get some foliage around here. I may have cut these down to 3-inch, but you know, that was just to play safe because I knew I may have to cut them a bit smaller, but obviously I left them at 3-inch for some around the side, so I cut them all at 3-inch. And it's just about just placing them again. Just, I know I've got pink here, but I've got a large pink, small pink, large pink, small pink, and then I broke it up with a big white rose and a small white rose. So I'm not placing in them all together, the same flower. I'm trying to just look at what I've got there and do it, and then place things in. Small. These are push-ups, these vintage ones, so that's a big help. And you can add some in as depth, some as coming out of it slightly a little bit more. Just try and make it look as natural as possible. So that's what we've got at the moment. So it's gone quite far with it. And again, by sitting in your little candle, I mean, you could have done with maybe a bigger vase, maybe something like that actually. That may look a bit better. So I may have to do that one again. Oops, I put the wrong one down. I looked at the bigger vase to start with and thought, no, we'll be okay. I should have known better. What have we got on the inside? Right, I'm going to bring a small white rose on the inside. Around here. So I've got the white rose in on the inside as well. So let's get a seed. Place that with the white rose down here. So we'll put that. And again, it's a good thing to have this all punched because it leaves a mark where you can leave it in where you need to be placing things. Here's the other gypsophilia. Bring some of that in there as well. If you wish, you could start from the inside and work your way out. Then just manipulate it if you want it to bend over. Another piece of that one. I'm going to bring a pink rose down the bottom. Like that. You don't have to have a candle in the centre, or you could just leave it as it is. Some of those As you can see how we've got now so far, lovely and full, looks beautiful, would look lovely on a table, compact arrangement, looking really, really pretty. Let's get some purple jib in. Chair just keeps swiveling on me. Bring some of this at the top. Bring those flowers down there. I'm going to bring a big white rose on the inside as well, instead of just having them on the outer side. Bring some of them in. So you've got it like that on the inside. I think I may need to place that there. Yes guys, I've got the wedding, I've got a lot of work on Fridays, so I think that I'm going to, if I can, just get in a few small videos, you know, like bow making and things like that, because I've started not finishing till late at night, and it's really, sometimes it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, when I should be finished at 4. It's only because I don't like letting you down. And my husband thinks I'm overworking myself, thinks I'm going to end up poorly. So I'm going to perhaps be doing videos 4 days a week, and then maybe sneak in a little one on like simple ones like bow making or things like that. Let me know what you think. If you know, and if you've got any requests like bow making or anything, you know, drop us a comment and let me know if that's what you'd like to see. You know, to help you along. If there's anything, you know, like that that you'd like to learn or you're not sure about, or you'd like me to help you with, you know, drop us a comment and then I can do little videos on that, squeeze them in on Fridays. I mean, this wedding one, it's a big wedding. I am having to get them in, you know, squeeze it in. And I've got another one coming up. So it's hands all on, so I'm just placing again, look, as you can see, how it's just becoming nice and full. If I look at it like that, it's coming nice and full, and that's how it looks on the top. So it's filling up, lovely, nice pastel colours. Isn't that pretty? Place that there. And then I think Friday can be like my catch-up day to get things done, and you know, it's not that I don't want to do the videos, it's just a case of Fridays is my busy day, guys, and I need to, you know, keep on top. I'm one of these, I don't like being behind. It really does irritate me if I know I'm behind on things. Unfortunately, I've got to do it that way. I don't want to stop with the videos, so I was thinking about it last night, how I can, you know, still do my work and keep up on top of it, but also at the same time do the videos, and that's what I came up with. I've got all my flowers for the wedding have arrived. I've got every one of them now, so I must crack on with that. Again, it's a big wedding. I hope you understand, guys. I don't think bad of me, you know. It's just that I've got really no choice in this situation at the moment. Can you see that? Doesn't that look pretty? So we're going to need another eucalyptus. Get that one there. So yes, sorry guys about it. I think so Fridays is going to have to be just a non-video day, unless I just, like I say, sneak things in and do little small videos, like I say, but bow making and things like that. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be videos where we create. I was a bit upset last night, thinking, you know, oh dear, what are they going to think of me? but when you're running a business, you know, you have to put your customers first, and you have to, you know, do your orders. Let me bring one of those in. It's not that I don't love you guys. Where was the last white rose? So I'm going to bring a big one there. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm searching for where I last placed like the big white roses, and which position I placed it in, because I don't want to do the same position. So I haven't had one on the side here for quite a while, because that was right up here. I think I could do a small white up there on top. As well. Look how quick that's got full, guys. Isn't it beautiful? Right, which flower did I have there? That's a different rose. This is a rose, or cabbage rose as they call it. I think I want a small one. So, now I've got one of those there. So, it's that. Again, I've checked to what I've got around it, because I don't want to place the same thing right next to it. Now, let's see. To chip up there. Some of these stems I know will go straight in, and others I can tell that they need a helping hand. Mainly the foliage is the best, it goes in really well. So bring the smaller ones on the inside. So like that, as you can see. Isn't it lovely? Let's get a bit of white in here as well. I could have used white gypsophilia, but I wanted to use the coloured one. And then I knew I'd got these, and I thought these would be okay just to use. Was a bit of wispiness inside. And the white coming in as well. Into the centre. Let's get that pink in. Beautiful pink. this, it's so pretty. No, I've got those there. Yeah, bring those ones in, because I haven't got those down. Oh my goodness. Let's get some bay leaves in, a bit more greenery. Big white rose on the end here. Just like that, look. Doesn't that look beautiful? I love pastel colours. I really do. And as you can see, I'm not just going around, I'm working my way inwards like that and bringing it in. It's quite a beautiful thing to see things like this. I want to be bringing some foliage out at the bottom as well. So you've got a bit of everything. Oh, if my kids presented me with something like this, I'd love it. Right, let's get one of these up here, because there's not one up here around this area. Like that. These roses are beautiful. I'm just holding all the petal and the flower in my hand as I dip it in my glue pan, so I don't get any glue on them. Bring some in the centre. What have we got there? Let's get some seeds in to come into this towards the centre. And I'm just lifting up the petals on other things. Gonna need these in here. Let's get one of these. Around the bottom. some gypsophilia around here as well. And again, that, like I say guys, I'm not doing it in any particular order. All I'm doing, all the technique that I'm making sure is that I haven't got, so like the two big white roses next to each other. I don't mind if there's a big white rose and then a small one and then a small one down here. I just don't want them as like a bunch together. I want to try and keep away from that. So it just looks like they are randomly placed. Shabby chicy look, I guess. And again, I'm placing some of them deeper than others to give it that different height and depth. There's a white one on top. I think with the white it breaks it up lovely. Right, I'm looking because I didn't cut many of these. I want to see where I placed the last one. Right round there. Right, so I'm going to want one here. I'm just going to place this in first so I don't forget. Spread it out. I'm going to get another eucalyptus. Oh guys, I have ordered, you know I was on about the other day, I need those peony, the mini gerbras, what a wispy, that I'd like to get. My wholesaler does them in a bulk. Well, she went live last night, did a live sale, and I've ordered the bulk. 24 bunches I've ordered. I can't wait. I really can't wait. And I've ordered just a few little bits of these Daphnes. I want to test them out, see what they're like before I purchase. I'm a bit like that. I just buy a small quantity, probably 2 stems, just to see what it's like. I know some people may think, well, if you like it, then that's, you could have ordered, you know, that will waste of time. You've got to reorder. I don't mind that, because I don't want to order a lot and then I've wasted my pennies. So I tend to order the odd stem. So it's just so then I can see for the quality if it's what I want. Let's see where I'd like that. So I'd like to go in there. Bend this one over. It's too sticking out too much. So then I'll place. Now we've got those close by. Let's have a look. I think I want to place a big one on top. So if I place a small one on the inside, that. A bit more foliage. And some more of that in. Some over here as well. Got a different one here. I may place that along the bottom. Because I've nearly finished, guys. I'm going to place that in there. So that's placed. I'm going to place one of these eucalyptus in as well on the bottom. In between the foliage. So that's down there. Let's get some gypsophilia. I want some of that on the top. Place that in there. Just spread it. Another one of these white. Place that one there. And anybody can do this, even beginners, you know, because there's no technique. It's just placing your floral in and around the sides and the top and the centre. So it is quite simple. You may think it doesn't look it, but again, you just make sure you're not placing the same floral next to each other, or try, if it's near each other fine, but not directly next to each other. Just to, you know, and that's basically all you need to remember, guys. Bit. Get some another bay leaf. Place that up here next to the white rose. Make it look pretty. I want to be going along the side under here, so I'm going to place one of these white little blossoms in around here on the bottom. That's that. Oh, the glue. I want to place those down here next to the white as well. Bring those around there. Oh my goodness. Slightly bend those. I need something in there. Rose. Yeah. See, that's all full on the inside. So we're just now working around the bottom. So I'm going to place a rose board in white right at the bottom. Let's place our vintage ones in. As well, a bit of foliage. Just add some of that down here with the rose. Some up here. Got a little rosebud there. I'll place that in. Away itself. There. Where's that one gone? Cut these two bits of foliage off. Go. Just under there. As well. Nearly finished, guys. I just want to get a beautiful some beautiful roses in. Oh, I've got to go with the old puncher. Oh, it's here. Silly me. And that's that. Get our eucalyptus in, and let's see where I can place that here. Let's have a look for some gaps. Right, there's a gap there. So I'm going to, now I've got all the floral in, I'm filling up with filler foliage, like my bay leaves. I just move those out of the way, because that is what we've got, guys. Isn't she beautiful? All the way around. So now I'm going around with my filler foliage, and I am just looking for areas to place it in. So what I do is then just quickly lift it up to see around the bottom area. There's one what could go there. Again, just lift and twist, and then you'll see where it is needed. There's one there. Like I say, just keep going around. until you are happy that you have covered all your little bits. Because I like it to be full along the bottom as well. I don't just want it to be hidden, you know, because when somebody picks it up and they look at it, you don't want them to see gaps under the bottom. Well, I want that there. There we have it. So that is our lovely wreath, Mother's Day centerpiece, table centerpiece. To sit lovely and sweet on a table, again with the candle in. I'm just getting all these together, guys. I may have to change the vase. If I change the vase, I may do it at a later stage. So then it's, you know, just change it, you know, basically put the ribbon on at a later stage. But I will change the vase and show you with a bigger vase, but I will place the ribbon on after. Can I put these anyway? There's only two. Let's get these in. There's only two, and I don't really want to. There. Just put elastic band and put them away just with two. So we may as well just get this used. There. Same with this, there's only one of these left. Where can I place this? So you can see one there, around here. Oh no, I've got one there. Oh gosh, how silly. Here. No, I won't put no more in. It won't add anything else. The rose leaves come on. So yes, that's our project for today, guys. I will answer any questions if you are, or you know, you was confused about anything that I did. Just drop us a line and I'll answer your questions, a little comment. I'd gladly do that. Oh, I'm going to put this one in. You can see a little space for floral. Just in here. Let's just get that one in. Filled that. Let's check, maybe there as well. Yeah, so we'll do that. So then that's used all of those. Just behind the white rose. Fill it up. Again, as I said, this is a compact arrangement. Now just fluff if you want to move things around. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I sure did. It was nice, something different. Again, if my kids had gave me this as a gift for Mother's Day, oh, I would love it. I love things like this. Sit lovely on a nice table. So I'm just going to place these. Oh, I'll do that in a bit. Move all this. And where I place them there. Right, because this vase is slightly too big, small, it's hidden, you can't see it. So I should have known that from the beginning. So you're going to need something like that. Pop in your candle, and again, do I just do it quickly? Let me just grab the ribbon. Just turn it over as you saw in the first video. So I'll just move that out of the way. Bring my glue gun over here. It does have a tendency to slide off by itself. And I'm going around the lip at the top. Just put little pieces of glue on the back and just place it in, just press it down. Should go around. I may just put this cerise one on. So it's got just a little bit of nice ribbon. Bend it over so it's got a lovely straight finish and edge, so it doesn't fray. Gosh, I made that awkward for myself, didn't I? It's like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pinch the bow off over here, if I can get it off, just by tugging. Alright, let me use my scissors. Place a bit of glue back on. Cover the mechanics. bring our wreath back over our centerpiece. Place that in. And doesn't that look pretty? Oh, I'd love this, guys. It's a bit different when you make it for yourself. You like it and you love it, but it's better if somebody else made it for you. It means more, and they've gone to the extent of, you know, having it done for you. There's more meaning behind it. So unfortunately nobody now in my house does flowers apart from me. So guys, again, I hope you enjoyed that. You know, and again, there's no specific technique on what to do. The only thing I suggest, once you start placing all your floral in and your greenery, is just to make sure that you haven't got two of the same thing next to each other or three of the same thing. Try to spread them out, and you know, in different areas. I know here I've got this flower here, but it's sort of like in there, but then I've got this one leaning over here, and then I used a vintage, then a rose, then some gypsophilia, some eucalyptus and a bit of blossom, then greenery, and that's how I did it. It was a bit of each, you know, flower, greenery, or flower, greenery, a couple of flowers, 3 flowers, then a bit of greenery, and that's how I did it. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, and it looks lovely in there. Can you imagine when the candle's lit? Oh, that'd be really pretty. So if I just take that out, lift it up, and that is what we have done today, guys. Part 2 of my video. So guys, again, please subscribe, share and like, and give us a comment on what you think. And also, if you just want to try it out on a smaller wreath, you know, probably a 6-inch or a 8-inch wreath in styrofoam, give it a go and then see how you cope. And if you think it's easy, do a bigger one. Do one for yourself or your mum. But this one is representing Mother's Day, to sit proudly on her table. So guys, thank you for joining me. Again, I won't be doing a video tomorrow because I've got the wedding flowers to do. I've got customer orders that need doing. So I think I'm going to start doing with Friday is going to be the day where I may be catching up from throughout the week for my customers. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are going to be my video days. And then also, if I, you know, got a bit of time on my hands on a Friday, I'll sneak a little video in, like a bow making or something. I am still considering doing a little one tomorrow concerning bow. You know, I may do it in poly ribbon just to show you how to do it if you haven't got the wired ribbon or anything, or if you just want something different. You know, I did a lot of poly ribbon bows when I was doing real flowers. I did them for weddings and things like that. So we could do a video on that. So tell us what you think, if you'd like to see a poly ribbon being made and how it's done. And if you you know, I get comments on that you'd like to see it, then we'll do one. And then I'll do perhaps a video on hand doing ribbons or bows by hand, and then and then another video perhaps doing by using the bow maker. I want to try and get in all, you know, cover all areas for people who may have just poly ribbon, or can do it by hand, or can't do it by hand and need a bow make. I want to try and cover all those sort of areas for you, because it's not that I think you need it, it's just a case of I just want to, you know, show you, or maybe give you some other ideas, or other colour coordinations. And I also want to show you a video where if you've got oddments of ribbons left, like tail ends, or from a, you know, a roll, and they're only about 12-inch, what we could do with that. You could place a load of different ribbons on top of each other, all different colours, and make a rainbow ribbon out of different colours. So I want to also do that as well. So I don't just want to keep, you know, I want to keep doing things like this, but I just want to show you other things as well. So again guys, please subscribe, share and like, and give us a thumbs up on what you think. Thank you for joining me, and I shall see you bright and early Monday, if not a little video tomorrow, but I will be working. So take care everyone, thank you for subscribing, God bless, I love you all, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye. I'll do a quick close-up guys. Oh my goodness, that was rubbish. Here is our lovely centerpiece for Mother's Day, with our beautiful roses and our seeds, our bay leaf, our little mini blossoms, and our beautiful white open roses, and our eucalyptus, and our huckleberry, and our lavender foliage, and our gypsophilia. You got one in pink there. Let's look. Here's one in purple there, and I think I've got one in a pale pink somewhere. Gosh, I can't find. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, right at the bottom there. So we've got 3 different shades of it, and again, all just roses, and they're the antique roses, these ones as well, which are all mini. So again, and then your white roses where the buds are. So again guys, I hope you like that. Give it a go, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching my videos, I really appreciate it. Take care everyone, God bless and good health. Love you all. Bye.